first heard about Kinetix at work, we actually have a health and wellness program, and we were taking a look at considering whether or not we were going to offer Kinetix as a program inside of our company, and some of us got the chance to be in one of the first groups to go through Kinetix. The lifestyle that I really enjoy is almost in a way going back to when I was a teenager. And my lifestyle back then was active and outdoors, and I used to compete as a horseback rider, and I missed that part of my life. A couple of years ago, I realized that it was time for me to put horses back in my life, and that's been one of my goals, to get myself fit enough to get back on a horse again and ride. So when Kinetix came along, it was great because I was being held accountable, yet people were helping me. The biggest surprise was actually losing weight, because we had to eat very balanced meals, you eat them frequently, but it's probably where I had the most self-doubt was, could I stick with the good nutrition? Could I make that commitment to myself? And I was able to do the nutrition, and I was able to lose the weight and keep it off.
I come from a family that's not motivated, and I decided that I wanted to join the Army so that I could get out of New York, travel the world, learn new things, and I'm proud of the fact that I was able to join a company and work my way up into the company and be in the position that I'm in right now. Basically coming from nothing and making something of myself is what I'm proud of. My ex-husband, one thing that he always told me was, you need to lose weight because when your son gets older and he go to school, you're going to embarrass him. Well, here we are, 11 years later, and he was in a group with a whole bunch of kids, and they're playing around, and I kept calling him, and he would ignore me. I just decided to leave him be, and I'll talk to him when he was done talking with the kids. And I had approached him, and I said, didn't you notice me calling you? And he says, I did, but the kids that I was with were laughing at the fat lady in the corner, and when I looked up, I saw it was you. And I was embarrassed, so I didn't want them to know that you were my mom. The moment that I decided to change the way that I'm living my life happened to be the day after that. I can say that since starting Kinetix, my son's noticed a lot more energy in me. I'm not as tired as I used to be. There were times I'd come to work and I feel tired as if it was the end of the day versus the beginning of the day. And my son actually takes the school bus right on the corner of our job, and his thing was he always wanted to walk to the school bus by himself. He was embarrassed. He didn't want to be walked by his mom. And a couple of weeks ago, he kept calling me up to the bus stop. I approached him at the bus stop, and he looked at me and he said, you see, Mom, I'm not embarrassed of you anymore. And that was a moment when I realized that even though my son doesn't see a change in me physically, he notices a change in me, and he notices a positive change.
I think what sets Kinetix apart, what makes it special, what helped me the most that I probably couldn't have done anywhere else is the whole community aspect. Everything you do in Kinetix, it stresses the whole time is that you're not alone. You know, there's people there with you, there's people that have gone through the program, there's people that are going through the program. And if you need something or if you have a question, there's always someone there to help you along the way. This program kind of opened my eyes, got me out of my comfort zone, and to the point where I realized the things I'd been doing and how they were affecting me, so I could take control of those. Our core strategies at Regence is transforming healthcare. This program, to a T, defines that. This is what we are doing. We're transforming healthcare. We're becoming responsible about our own health. And it's really smart from a company level for Regence to invest this time and money into us to become healthier. In the long run, they're benefiting themselves. You know, I mean, my productivity has gone up because I have more energy at work, and I'm healthier, and I'm not going to go to the doctor as much, and they're not going to pay as much for my insurance benefits. It makes sense that they're doing it, but at the same time, they wouldn't have to do it. They're going out of their way to be proactive, to change.
One of our core strategies is live and own the cause. And I think with bringing Kinetix into it, we're living and owning the cause. I mean, we're a health insurance company. Why not help make our employees healthier? And I think with bringing Kinetix into it, that's one step towards living out that core strategy.
This program really embodies health and fitness, the opportunity to bring the two together and add kind of a social aspect to it, which is that there's people helping you along the way. You're part of a group or part of a community.
I probably wouldn't be exercising. I wouldn't be going out of my way to eat the right foods.
I believe in Kinetix because it's bringing me and my son closer. I have the energy to go outside and play with him, and I have the energy to go home and try a new dish so that me and him can eat healthier.
Life shouldn't be an obligation, it should be a celebration. I want to feel that life has no boundaries. That's what I felt when I was 17. I could do anything, and I want to feel that again.